All right, we're back with another episode. I'm gonna pause it so while we talk here, stuff can keep going. Last stream, I guess, we essentially jumped across the bay and started this new, more high density kind of build out. We have a sewer issue that we need to look into real quick. Let's take this advanced inland deal and I'll plop it down over here with the rest of our facility. Okay, that's good. Anyway, back to where we came over here and laid this out. We're kind of going through some growing pains as far as traffic, as you can tell. We only have one way in, one way out. Hopefully we can fix that here today. Not 100% sure how we'll do that, but maybe a couple different interchanges off of the freeway. We do have some ferries back and forth, but also I think a lot of this is people moving in, not necessarily traffic that's going to stick around forever. But we'll see. This episode might be shorter than the last 8 or so. I'm recording this one late at night. It's like midnight. I usually record these at like 3 in the afternoon, but I'm not 100% sure if my schedule in the next couple of weeks is going to allow me to do that. So we might be looking at hour-long episodes instead of 2-hour-long episodes, but we'll see. So I think we should just sit here and look about and kind of figure out what we could do as far as connections across this river from the rest of the area. Where are these guys coming from? They're all coming from off the map, I think. We're coming off the map and we are getting just deadlocked here. And of course, the AI is saying you can only use one lane. Why are they going from the far lane? Is that a TMP thing? No. I mean, the traffic's flowing well until it gets to right here. What if we do this? Stop cutting them off, please. And I wonder if they've got like a... It's such a weird... Oh boy. Right down the middle, please. And then they get to here and they kind of crash into the single lane. We double up. Right. Like I said, I think this is a lot of growing pains trying to fit in however many people we've got living in this district now. we go. I found it now. So museum district, we've got 4,400, 8,000. No one's living there. We got 12,000 people moving in here. I'll just see what we can do. I could increase the lanes on this, but I don't think it's going to do anything because, like I said, the AI decides it wants to use one lane, it's going to use one lane. I think we just let it play out and kind of work on bringing stuff over this way. All right, so we've got the monorail coming over. Let's bring up our lines again. Is it just me or is it like foggy? Maybe that's better. Lets us see a little bit more. Let's go to, what do we want to do? Maybe we make this like a, back into some low density residential along here. Kind of like a lower income. Affordable housing, I guess you could say. Let's do the wide sidewalk roads. I know I have them in here somewhere. It's like that one, but isn't there one with trees? Must not be. Do this. And then we can do that. I don't want to use any of those roads. We're going to go back to this. And we'll follow that bank. I turn my snapping off here. For some reason the grids don't really like that. Can't imagine why. Do that. And And then maybe out from here. I split that like right here. Perfect. Do that. We'll give them a little connection right here before someone moves into this house. Do that. And then what if we bring out this road a little bit further? Just for the sake of looking at it that way. Could maybe look at, I don't know if there's a 4-lane. There's a 4-lane here. Do that right here for that. Seems a bit much. What if we do the 3-lane like that? I want to move this. This is the element. No, this is the high school. Move the high school right there. And the elementary school right next to it. And then this can go into actually being like a financial district. Traffic seems to be catching up. I think it was way back to here originally. What if we stop giving them 3 lanes to merge into, and then we just go down to 2? That way it just stays 2 all the way through. Thoughts? That monorail does not like that corner. Just a little thing that I noticed right there. We'll see how it acts when it comes back. I think it's still slow, but it's not as slow. Like it was creeping along. And then this metro hub, only 58 people. All right, well, we can work with it. That's going. Could move this train so that it sits down lower and then bring roads across. Why are we having a trash issue? The waste transfer facility is barely running. This is not running. Is it because it's lined up with this? That's my concern. If I just bring this back to there. A little bit of troubleshooting. We'll see if that works. Do that. Yeah, see now the garbage truck ran in there immediately. No more problems there as far as garbage and the crime goes. These guys are not going to be happy about the noise though. Let's do this. Mulligan. Whoop. How about a green belt? Okay. This can go to like that. Linden Square only has like 200 people living here so far. This road can go back down to... I don't know why Steam just opened on me. Okay, we're back. Oh, whoops. I screwed up the zoning on that. I'm sorry. I did not mean to kick you out. I think that would be fine. I'm looking at it just to see if there would, like, any way to keep it with the divider, but I think if we go without the divider, we'll be all right. We'll go down. Let me line this up with the road grid here. I think it's just such a weird angle. That was weird. Did not like that. Yeah, when I get closer to the ground, the fog disappeared. Like, what? I mean, maybe the weather? There we go. That's way better. We're gonna put this down. We're just gonna see what the height looks like. Yeah, it seems fine. But I am going to take this. Do I have anarchy on? Is that why it's making these weird roads? Mods are causing issues here now. Why are you building the road like that? You didn't do it back here. Why are you doing it over here? Am I outside the box? Probably. I see that it's kind of doing it on this freeway. We'll do something like that, and then we can come through and maybe slope this. Can't say that I'm a fan of that, unfortunately. What if I force it to be a bridge? I mean, that's better. Can I slope it again, like with that? I don't hate that. Then we'll raise the ground up a little bit here. We can't, so we're just gonna live with it. Whatever. Getting some use out of that road now. I'm gonna put a highway in right here, I think, just for the time being. We might run it from here, make like an intersection here, just to give us a connection. This one. Let's actually look at that slope. Bring it down like that. Like that. Maybe bring that out flat like that, and then we bring the slope from here back to there. And then our highway can come off at this height. And then go down. Get rid of these trees so I can see what I'm doing. We'll put them back. All right, let's look here. So I think I want to cross like this. So then I want to run the train line down here. Get rid of my snapping, please. We're going to follow the coast as much as we can. And then what if I bring the slope tool? I know we're low here. And then we'll do the slope tool again. From here to like right there. It's not too bad, I don't think. We just won a sporting event. Saw the green tidal wave. Still coming. It stopped right there. All right, now our bridge. Why are you doing this to me? I can bring this down. But it's making it difficult. Put it down like that, and it's screwed. All right, back. So that's gonna give me a flat bridge, flat-ish bridge. We did something like that. All right. So we've got our line, kind of. I'm gonna bring that back. We're gonna do like a toll road, maybe. We want them to use it, but we don't want them to be comfortable. Because why would we want our citizens to be comfortable using public roadways? Am I right? Two-way. Small. Is that good enough? I think that'll work. This one, I'm going to make it use a bridge to connect the two. And then like we did on the other side, get rid of that. We're going to slope it from here to here. There's that. That's fine. What does our bridge styles look like if we did like this versus that? I kind of like that steel truss. Right? Yeah. Well, I guess they're both steel truss, but the under truss. So we're gonna get quite a bit of money, I think, for this toll road. I've got road names disabled. Yeah. We can't really change what it says. We could do another connection across that way from this guy. That would be one hell of a bridge. And I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. I'd almost rather just rely on our ferries and make it so that they use them more often. We only got one using that. None. $65. None. It's interesting. Let's take a look at our city vitals real quick because our water is struggling. And our elementary school and university is struggling. Could do another like major water tower like out here. I think they look kind of cool. That helps out for now. And then elementary school. Need another high capacity elementary school. I'm going to put this one over here. And we're going to actually put it down in our city park. Do I have... Yeah. I have room here. That's going to make these a lot more desirable to live in. Do I have bus routes running through here? I think I do. I have bus routes over here, but not over here. If I do a route from here, we're going this way now. Stop in front of the high school. Maybe we crisscross them for a second in front of the hospital. And then it comes back. Stops there. Does a loop like that. How's traffic now? Traffic's gone, so it was just people moving in. That's good news for us. I'm impressed. I was concerned for a quick second if we got rid of it up there and there's just a ton of people backed up here, but this seems to be gone. And our connection between here seems to be being used quite a lot, actually. Give these guys a park maybe real quick. And then another connection up. Oh, I did the bridge. Oops. So I can upgrade it to a bridge, but I can't downgrade it from a bridge. I don't know if that makes sense to me, but all right. That is the stock exchange. I don't want that. I want a park. Large playground. Give me the... Where's it at? This one. Pond park? No. That's gonna get rid of some houses. Maybe we just do the pond park and call it good. You're losing your house there, boss. I'm sorry. See ya. All right. And then do this. We're going to connect in like that. What's the hold up here? Zero passenger service last week. I think it's lying to me. I think there's more than 0 people be using the train. What? Hold on. Passengers on this one. I have 1750. We need a lot of trains here. Oof. Was not ready for that. Oh, we might even need a bigger train hub. Like that train hub might need to just be right here. Can I just make this what we want it to be while we wait here? 1,000 passenger service with our train station. You'll love to see it. That means, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm not a fan of all of the vehicles, but at least they're slowly trickling out of there. Excuse me. Just go into the camera mode, cinematic camera. I want to grab that train and look at it again. Line details. All right, we have the trains working on this stop. I might need a sixth one, but as long as we're under 800, I guess, because we got 3 trains coming back. There's another one. That's one of our new trains. Which stop is this one? Okay, so that is the right stop. Where does this go? All the way over to... Holy shit. Hmm. I think this train station needs an upgrade. We just made 60,000 people, Glass Eye Arena, cargo airport, and a normal airport. Sweet. We got a backup here. If I ran a train parallel. Get rid of that, please. From here to here. I did this one, sorry. Sorry, game. All right. But that's only a single lane. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of doing. marquee. It's kind of like a bypass line. But I do need a connection like that. Why are you mad? Because you should be able to go from here to here. So you can come on this way and crisscross right there. Unless the game for some reason doesn't see it as a train line. No, it sees it now. But what are we doing here? I need to upgrade this. Let's look at what we can do here for trains, because that station needs to have something done to it. We might have to end up moving this highway underground, maybe? Unless there's like a sunken... No, I've seen it. There's a sunken metro, obviously. I thought there was a sunken train. Look at these a little bit closer. It gives 2 stations. This one has 2 stations. Right? I'm going to plop it down so we can look at it a little bit closer. No, it's got 4 stations. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one only has 2. I'm going to use move it just to see if I can't have that fit in there. It would honestly be a really tight squeeze. However, I think it's worth it to at least try. The game did not like any of that movement I was making it do. Okay, that line fixed itself. This line should fix itself because I've actually moved these. And then that line will fix itself. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. Back to our other train. I'm going to just finish this. That, and then this needs to come down. Thinking that's too low. That looks fine. It's tight, but it works. Why are you not having? It's because I deleted that and you're not connecting back in yet. Give it a minute, maybe. So it should connect. Yeah, come on. You can do it. I don't know. We'll let it run. It should fill in and fix itself. Check on it in a little bit. We have a lot of residential desire again. But the tough part now is figuring out where that residential need is. Is it here? Is it here? Is it over here? I wonder if we can check it through here. Instruction, traffic routes, radio coverage, tours, service points, happiness. I would assume that, well, I mean, I could see it being like right here, maybe. We need more elementary schools. That one's full. That's high school. Oh, it's elementary school. That's an elementary school. Jesus. We have 5,000 children that live here. 6,000, 7,000. Hmm. I'm gonna move another one. So I have 1, 2, 3 elementary schools. Do 4, and then we're just gonna look at our budget and we can just crank it. We'll give it a 20% increase. We gotta watch our income here. Biggest thing is this health, which honestly we're kind of overkill on it right now. I'm gonna drop it down to 75%, and then we'll go look at it here. Yeah, healthcare and garbage processing is kind of a bit much right now. Our budget is essentially balanced now. 60% of my income comes from residential zones. And how much were we getting from residential zones? 87,000. Okay. We'll just keep an eye on our healthcare and garbage and make sure that those stay positive. Let's finish out this little bit right here. Get rid of the zoning maybe. I'm gonna split that one. Split that one there. Then do this. I need to re-upgrade all these roads. There we go. We can put a little fire department in here. We could start looking at hotels again. I know I think I put some down a few episodes back. We've got a roadside hotel. This would be like a perfect place for it. Let's try and squeeze it in right there. We can look at this, and then we can also go to manage our hotels and see where everyone else is looking at. This one is not doing hot. Because it wants sightseeing and business. What if we put it next to the train station here? Much better. Oh yeah. If we run our hotels, we could probably push a profit. And that could help us keep building out our city. What's this one? A city hotel? We gotta be pretty close to that, right? Not really. I mean, we're getting there. 50 guests, 90 guests, 50 guests. Sightseeing, shopping, tourism. I mean, really, that's what this place is for. I just need hotels for days. There's that. Could put one there. Need some downtown over here. And then we could do like a roadside inn. How badly does this screw up the ground? You know, I could see like a not Super 8, a Motel 6 doing something like that. What hillside? Let's see, how is this all doing now? I have a little bit of commercial that could go in. Could fill out that row. I'm thinking now that we're moving back this way, I might put in a row of high density commercial. I take that back. Nope. We're gonna do light density until our city builds out in this area, and then we'll upgrade it to high density. Because we only have 12 people living in some of these places, and they're only level 2. What's our subway setup? Hmm. I am concerned about it. Do like that and that. And we could have like this building in the middle there that like crisscrosses. So then we have a line. Really just kind of spitballing here. Why don't you let me go underground? Thank you. All right, so then, excuse me. Something that does that, but then like this line could come out and like just throwing it out there. Come out like to over here or something with more residential coming in, like this financial district. And we could do like a connection to that, bring it out. And then I would do like a, so we have the monorail that would bring people over to this. So really it's not necessarily, doesn't need to go back out that way. So we could just do a small loop in the financial district. Like that. Boom, 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 boom. And there are a lot of people on the roads. Let me check our, I want to check our roads here real quick. So open this up. Road names enabled with C. Okay, now let's look. I'm gonna take the private vehicles off. A lot of trucks that come into downtown here. If we could move those trucks to like, if we did like a port right here, I don't know if that would hurt us at all. It's very loud, so like that's a drawback. But like if we put it right here, Like, what if we did something like right here? And let's try this. How this would look. Take that back. Let's bring down our grid. Do that, and then let's try and snap this onto the grid. We snapped on the grid, it just didn't snap to the road. We could probably upgrade to small industrial road. I could probably put a little bit of just for the aesthetic. So if we bring our goods in via boat, we could also export our goods via boat up here, but there's not really anything there. If anything, I think I would do trains, but I think we're okay. So just a lot of vehicles. We might have to revisit this intersection again at some point. But honestly, it's flowing enough. I think it would be nice to have maybe even a flyover for this one. So like this pedestrian path may need to go under a highway, and then we have like a flyover that comes up and then swings in onto this instead of this turn. I'm not sure. I want to make a note for myself on this. Just leave that as a note for when I have more time to dive into that. That looks fine. This one's still doing fine. I think I'm just gonna stick with the way these roads are now. And as it fills in more, maybe it'll fix itself. This still hasn't changed. That line was this one, right? No, it was not. Because the line that I was talking about, we had 5 vehicles on it, and that one's gone. So that one goes there. And then it comes out to here. It's not letting me add the stop because why? Because that's too tight of a corner. It must have been. That's the only thing that I can think of. And then maybe from this one. So we go to that one. I need to think about putting a train station in here somewhere. But I am going to drop this one in. No, I'm not. That's too busy of a route, I think. If I bring them to this one, they should be able to take care of everything. I'm going to do a route over to this, though, I think. Just a short commuter route. Sorry for the wild camera movement. Cool. Fill in some shrubbery, some nature, and then we'll call her a day. I could see this being get rid of that. Just like a forest. Our strength down and then our size up. And thin that out a little bit. just fill this in for the time being. We'll probably come back to it and put some office or something in there. Same thing with this. Thinking because the bushes are all kind of goofy because they don't all go together. Like, give me a new brush. I got nothing on it. It's not too bad, I guess. What about, I think the large bush, the large shrub? Those all kind of go together. Something in here just doesn't fit right. I don't remember what it is, but these seem to be doing okay. I wish I had like like a tall dry grass I could put along here. I think that it would fit the theme pretty well. This isn't really detailing. It is detailing, but it's not. Like half-ass detailing. I don't know what I want to put in this spot. That's too wide to put in there. Hardly have the cash to even run that. You put that in there and just it works kind of. What if we get rid of this connection, but then I bring out both of them? Like so. So then that way we limit how many intersections are on this road. Because these guys, when they come through here, they take that one or they take this one. So them stopping here and all these other random spots is just not productive. That's fine. We could have done like a little connection across this right here to that avenue and just made it like an industrial road only. I could see that working. Where are these vehicles all going once they come on here? These are city service vehicles essentially. I'm surprised no delivery trucks, really. And maybe that's just because they're taking the long route. And once they figure out like that this port's an option, maybe it changes. We just need to wait. Patience. Right, that's good. Back over here for next time. I mean, I need to stop tonight. I think next time we'll fill this in. This spot right here. Okay. Make sure we carry all this out. Let's bring this out so that it. Yeah, that's what I want. I want that out. That'll work. Just make sure that our zoning's okay. I should put a little bit of maybe heavy commercial right there. Like that, and then this pocket can be office space. I don't know. We'll have to see. But again, I think this is it for tonight. Appreciate everyone kind of hanging out, lurking in the chat. Pretty chill evening stream. So see y'all later. For everyone on YouTube, if you made it this far, please leave a like. Helps out with views and all that good stuff. And any comments on things that you think I could improve on. As far as like, I guess, video quality. Um, I'm trying to carry this out to City Skylines 2. So we'll see how the city looks by then. It's about a month or so away. And then once Cities 2 comes out, I might try and do a quick city and see how we like it and what we can do with it. I've been watching a few of the bigger channels play the game, so looks pretty good. But yeah, appreciate everyone hanging out and clicking and watching these videos. It means a lot. See y'all later.